Hey everyone! So I've been in Korea since Tuesday. It's now Friday, so I thought it's about time that I make a video and share with you all my awkward stories and such. So I guess I'll just tell you about the flight and like my first night and maybe the next day after that. Yeah, the flight was good. It was 13 and a half hours, which was actually pretty short. It's usually they're up like 17 hours or more. I did get stuck in the middle. Yes, I did. In the very most middleest middle you can get. And this kid I was sitting next to, like, did not understand the rules of personal space, so it was kind of cute though, because he was maybe like 11 years old, and he was just like, at one point he was pretty much sleeping on my shoulder, so I was just like, okay, whatever, it is what it is. And just, first impressions of like all these Korean people that I'm on the plane with, they're so friendly. I was struggling with my little carry-on, and this nice Korean man put it up there for me. And then when I got off the plane, he like orders this kid. I don't even think he knew this kid, but he's just like, yeah, you like help this lady with her luggage. So I just had to like go, and I didn't really know where I was going or what I was supposed to do, so I just literally followed some people I recognized from the plane, some Americans. Like, I followed them to the extent that this one guy thought I was a part of their group, and he was like, you're a part of our group, right? You came separately and you're joining us now or something? And I'm like, no. And he's like, oh, well then why the heck are you here? And I was just like, I need help, that's why. But yeah, at one point we were like herded down into this basement. I like literally like just like dungeon-esque type place. And then this like subway metro thing took us to another part of the airport where we had to go through like the customs. Oh my goodness. Okay, my the poor taxi driver that came to pick me up for the school, he had to wait for me for an hour and a half because customs took like an hour and 15 minutes to get through. It was intense. And anyway, finally get to the person, who's gonna look at my passport and approve it or whatever. And he just like looks at it, and he looks at me, and he's like giving me this like disapproving look, and I'm just like, what, He's like, I'm just like, ah. So that was weird. Anyway, it ended up working out. And then went down to baggage claim, which was even more awkward because I had 3 suitcases, and one of them was 65 pounds. So I managed to like slide it off of the little belt, but I could not lift it up into like the little cart I had to push my luggage around. So I had to ask this guy who was standing there, and so he's like trying to lift. He was trying with all his might to like get this up in my cart, and it was so difficult for him. He was just like, "Aego, aego," and he was like breathing hard. His face was turning red, and he finally gets it up there, and he's like panting, and his girlfriend or whoever was just like looking at me like, how could you make him do that, But and then I go out, and my taxi driver was waiting for me with like a sign with my name on it. I thought that was cool because it's so official, Well, not really. It was like drawn in like sloppy letters, so I guess it wasn't that official. But oh, it's so late, you guys. And then we drove to where I live, and there were like 7 co-teachers like waiting for me, so that was super nice. I felt very welcomed, and like they had gifts for me and everything. It was pretty cool. And then I went to bed. First day over. And then the next day, they actually gave me the day off. I didn't have to come to work, so that was so nice because I spent the majority of that day cleaning, and that really had to be done because the apartment, they don't really leave apartments like clean when they vacate them in Korea. They think the dust is for good luck, so I mean, you can call that what you want, but I just kind of call it nasty. I did go try to venture out, and I went to a convenience store and bought some food, which was all delicious, and I went to the grocery store, and I forgot that I'd have to carry this all, like walking back to my apartment in the sweltering heat because it's so hot here. It's like so humid that you go out for 1 minute and you're just like in sweat, like drenched in sweat. I'm from the Ozarks, okay, which is one of the most humid places in America, and I think it's like so humid here, so that just tells you. But I didn't realize that you have to buy grocery bags here. Like, they don't just bag your stuff. So when I checked out, like, I just had all this stuff, and I'm like, okay, it's all loose. So I saw some cardboard boxes, and I was like, I don't even care if this is wrong and I'm not supposed to do this. I need a way to carry my stuff back. So I just loaded it up, and I carried that huge thing of groceries all the way back. People were just like hardcore judging, and you know, but and then later that night, a guy came and knocked at my door. In Korea, there's like these little video things where you can see who's at your door. So I'm like, okay, who's this random guy? But he had like a official like outfit on with like a name tag and stuff. So I was like, I feel pretty like I could trust people here. I've heard that it's extremely safe. So and I don't think he's like some creepy, you know, rapist person at my door. So I answered it, and it's just like trying to explain to me something in Korean, and we were trying to like communicate, but it was just not working, and he was getting so embarrassed, and so I just gave him like the number of someone at my school to talk to. That was awkward, and that was my first day. The next 2 days, yesterday and today, were just observing. I just like observed how the teachers taught their classes and things like that. So it's been good, and the kids are so darn cute and sweet. They like today I just walked into a classroom and all the kids automatically were like, "Oh, we love you." Like, they don't even know me, and this kid runs up and like gives me a hug immediately, and this other kid is like hugging me from behind, and he's like, "Teacher, I love you." And I'm just like, why? They're so cute, and they're so intelligent. It's amazing. Like, I'm just blown away. Tonight I had like shrimp dumplings for dinner, and those were so good, so delicious. And if I get my apartment clean enough, I can do an apartment tour. So just be patient, and that'll be coming soon. So yeah, overall first impressions of Korea, I really like it. You know, there's of course things I don't like, but it's just gonna be like that anywhere you go. I mean, I don't like the humidity or being so awkwardly confused all the time, but that's just life. So most of it's awesome though. I mean, my co-teachers are great, the kids are like wonderful. The apartment is nice. I like the apartment. Has some very nice features to it. The area I live in is very nice. So, and the people are very considerate, and you know, they understand where you're coming from and that you're having a hard time, and so they try to help you out and, you know, do the best they can with the language barrier. So, and I think the food is good too. So one problem I do have though is I don't really have Wi-Fi in my apartment. I can't really tweet much lately or anything, but if you do follow me on Twitter, I'll be able to tweet whenever I post these new videos. And of course, if you have questions that I didn't address or anything, you can always put a comment, and really anything you want to say. I'm sorry because I haven't really been able to check if people have been commenting because of the Wi-Fi situation, but that will get taken care of eventually, so don't let it discourage you. And basically, yeah, that's all I have to say. I think I'm gonna go get some sleep. 안녕히 가세요.